Hi, this is Javi with my home recording experience. And on Series 4 on How Did I Produce a Song, I bring you Like a Stone by AUDIOSLAVE from their first record, AUDIOSLAVE. Funny thing is that this record was produced by Rick Rubin and engineered by Andrew Sheps, mixed by Rick Costi. But the thing is that my prior series, Series 3 from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, She's Only 18, he was produced by Rick Rubin and engineered by Andrew Sheps. So I like their style. It's a funny thing. Anyways, so this song, it's an iconic song. It's very recognizable. We have the super band, AUDIOSLAVE, Tom Morello, Brad Wilk, and Tim Comerford on bass. The guitar sounds are amazing. The guitar solo is amazing, and the sounds are incredible, and they are a great influence to me. I've been listening to this since they came out. I saw them live and hasn't stopped since. Just love their style, and like I said, it's been a great influence to me. On the guitar, well, we have my Strat. I'm using the neck pickup. On the levels, I have it volume at 8, tone level at 8 as well, and the bright level, it's a bit off actually. It's not being used. The tone is kind of like a dark tone. It has that tremolo type of sound, very distinguished. And on my pedal setup, I have a Keeley Super Fat mod, and I full drive 2 by full tone. That's like the main tone of the guitar. And well, on the tremolo side of the sound, it's something that I noticed. That when I went to play a song and to record a song, I immediately went to with the tremolo effect. And when I started playing and recording and listening to it, I'm like, well, there's something going on here. It doesn't sound right. So the tremolo is very smooth. It's a smooth sound. It's not very cutting. So I was missing that cutting side of the sound. So then, while researching and all, I got to this sound that is called the slicer. So the slicer is very cutting and it's like that. It's very present and cutting, and it's like the total opposite of the tremolo, but it has that same function. So, well, I played it with the slicer, and I came closer, but then I was also missing the smoothness because it's very cutting. It sounds like this. Which is nice. It's almost there, but then I thought, well, what if I add the tremolo to that sound to have an in-between? And that will be something like this. So I thought maybe add the tremolo to that sound, to the slicer sound, and have a combination. And that worked out. I like that sound for the recording and went with it. So on the amp, I'm using a Marshall DSL-40. It has the power. It has the EL34s on the power section, which Tom Morello uses the Marshall, the JCM 800, which has EL34s on the power section, so that's a good thing there. I have two microphones on it, a Shure SM57 and a Townsend Lab Sphere L22. The 57 is the main tone, and the L22 I just have blended in a little bit to give it more support. The song is played on a B flat major scale, and this is the riff for the song. So it's B flat G, C and F, D and A, E flat and the octave, and F and D. So the chords for that would be G minor, F, D minor, and E flat. It has this little thing here on B flat, which they're using D and F, which are part of the chord B flat. It's like a turnaround thing, a resolving thing before going back to the G minor and start again the progression. So it'll be so that's a chord progression. And on the chorus, the chord progression is like this. We have G minor, B flat, F, G minor. That goes around twice, and then it changes to E flat, G minor, F, G minor. And then the chord to go out of the chorus is a D7 chord, which actually is an alteration from the scale, because the D on B flat major is D minor. So this is an alteration. On the first chorus it ends here, and on the second chorus it ends here. So something to notice about how to play the chorus. The chorus is played in an aggressive way, in an aggressive strike. If you do kind of like what I was doing to show you, it's not gonna have the feel of the song. It's not gonna have the attack. So you have to play like this with the attack and aggressive stroke. And also, by having the setup on the pedal with the slicer and the tremolo, which are time fixed, they have a particular thing that the timing is set by the pedal. I have a Boss MD500, and I can set it to a timing, so it's set to 109. And when you turn it on and play it, you have to play it by the time that is currently with the sound. It's not like with the delay that you can set it by your playing. The timing is just there. the timing is just there with the pedal. So when you play it, you have to catch it. And funny thing is that sometimes when I was recording it, I just catch it in the wrong timing, and I have to repeat and repeat until I catch it at the right time. Right now I can do it because I can just wait a little bit. But when you have the song and you have the beat of the drums and the timing's gotta be right from the start with the pedal. So let me show you. So there, that's the timing. So, and talking about production and mostly songwriting as well, I noticed that, well, I've seen Chris play the song acoustically, no, with the chords. He plays it with the chords, and probably when he wrote the song, he had the chords, and then, well, with the band together, they created this riff which goes with the chord progression. But how they came with it, it's interesting because there's a part of the song that goes of a book full of death, reading I will die alone. So by playing over it, lay to rest anywhere we wanna go. You know, it gives the vocal melody gives the idea for the riff. I would say that that's how they came up with it. They could have come up with it before the vocal melody, but it probably was the opposite, so it's something good to notice there. So the song structure is intro. We have 4 bars of intro with the guitars and drums, and then 4 bars with the bass. First verse, first chorus. Each is 16 bars, actually pretty long. Then we have a re-intro, 4 bars, and verse 2 and chorus 2 again. We have the guitar solo. We have an acoustic break. And then the band comes into the third and final chorus. Okay, and for the guitar solo, the amazing guitar solo. This is another amazing guitar solo. I think it's one of the most recognizable guitar solo in rock. I mean, there's no way that you can listen to that guitar solo and you don't know that it's Tom Morello and Audioslave. So, very cool. I'm using a whammy pedal for this. I'm adding a distortion on top of the 2 pedals that I mentioned before. It's a Plimsoll by Full Tone. The whammy has 2 octaves above, and I have a delay pedal on quarter notes on the song, and it sounds something like this. So then to play the solo, something important is that knowing when to open and close the whammy pedal to give it that octave sound, because it can be on the timing and it can be off time to give it a little variation to the sound and give it more personality. So for instance, there's this part here. That it varies. It varies. The closing is lower, so it gives it a different approach and a different feel. You know, like for instance here on that scale coming down, it's really staccato, really on the beat, and then at the end it's lower. So that's a good thing to know there when you're trying to play the solo. And well, the solo is basically played on that B flat scale. The solo is very scaly. It follows the scale very well. B flat, A, F, and D. And then down from G here. Up until that point. Okay, and to talk about the acoustic break, is after the guitar solo, it's just then Chris Cornell and the acoustic guitar in the middle. Production-wise, there's the acoustic guitar in the middle, and then when the band starts to come in, there's overdubs for guitar, and they come right and left, keep the center, and then the band starts to come in, guitar, bass, and drums, increasing dynamics up until the third and most powerful chorus of the song, no? So the chord progression of this acoustic break is very interesting, no? It has some chords still from the B flat major scale, but it adds some others. So the chord progression would be like this. It starts on E flat, then B flat, D7, E flat, then E flat minor, C7, D7 again, and then G minor. So the whole thing will be like this. And thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you like the channel, if you like what you're seeing, hit the bell. I'm gonna be coming up with more videos. Follow me on Instagram on my home recording experience. I post stuff there while I'm recording the songs. setup, stuff that I'm doing in between, etc., etc. So share with your friends. I would love to hear your comments. I would love to hear what you think, what you like, what you don't like, etc., etc. So thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next video.